I'm Greg with the Fix My Bleep channel. Thank you for watching. In today's video, I've got some Klipsch R-1650-C speakers that I'm going to show you how to install these. They're in-ceiling, in-wall speakers. Pretty much it's the same for any brand of speakers. So there is a link in the description. So let's get to it. Let's check it out. Okay everybody, so tools required for this project. So just a pencil, measuring tape, a nice little drywall saw, comes in super handy. A paddle bit is good for those pilot holes once you get your pattern up there on the wall or on the ceiling. A nice cordless drill comes in really handy. A good Phillips screwdriver, number 2 Phillips screwdriver. Pretty much is everything that you need right here on the counter. And that of course is for drywall. If unfortunately you have to go through plywood, then you will want to add in a jigsaw reciprocating saw, because that definitely makes life a little more difficult. Otherwise, if you're just going through drywall, get one of those little nifty drywall saws. Super easy. Makes life really simple for ceiling or for wall. So this particular install was a little bit more complicated because this is an install at a client's tire shop, and instead of drywall, he chose to use plywood on the interior for whatever reason. And so obviously I couldn't tell where the studs were, where the wiring was, where everything was at inside the walls, other than just watching for the nails and the screws on the walls and stuff like that. So a lot of it was a little bit more challenging for certain. Alright, so first step is you obviously want to measure and get your speaker placing correct. So I had, this is an office on a tire shop, so I had to measure down from the ceiling and over from the wall. There's 2 speakers in this room, and so you'll notice there's one over on the left that's just out of frame a little bit, and then this one where you're looking at. And so I measured down from the ceiling over from the wall, but I had a stud there just to the right, so I had to come over a little bit and then adjust the other speaker just so that they would look centered and everything. So that's what you're seeing right here in this frame. And then of course I was ready to go ahead and get the pattern up there and mark around the pattern and then do some pilot holes once that's done. Alright, so the pattern comes with these speakers. So this particular pair of Klipsch, and I think most Klipsch wall or ceiling mount speakers will come with the pattern. So get the pattern up on the wall once you've measured and determined where your speakers are going, and your best guess as to where those studs are in the wall. Like I say, I had to just watch for the nails since this was plywood, and guess between the nails and where the studs were. And drywall is going to be much easier. Get your pattern up on the wall, draw your circle around your pattern, and then you're ready for your guide holes. Alright, so whether you're putting speakers in a ceiling or in a wall, whether it's drywall or plywood, you're still going to want to cut a couple of pilot holes. And so grab a drill, electric drill or battery drill, get like a 1-inch or 1.5-inch paddle bit, and put a guide hole at the top, put one at the bottom on your pattern, and get those holes drilled. Make sure you don't go all the way through the wall, so, you know, Captain Obvious there. And then that's your first step. Okay, so now that you've got your guide holes drilled on your pattern up on the wall or on the ceiling, you're good to go ahead and bust out the jigsaw, or even the little, like if it's just drywall, get the little handsaw for the drywall and go ahead and just start sawing around your pattern there. So in this case, you'll notice I had to use a jigsaw where this is actually plywood. There is no easy way to actually cut through this. And drywall is going to be so much easier. And just, you know, go a little bit slow, make sure there's no wiring or anything in the way. You can even feel through the guide holes, kind of make sure there's nothing there, that you're not near any studs, any wiring, any pipe or anything like that. And you're good to just follow your pattern around. Just cut around do one side at a time, one crescent at a time. Pop out the one half, kind of like I do in the video here. Feel up in there, make sure you're not gonna like cut anything. Cut out your other half, and then you've got your hole and you can pop that speaker in. Okay, on this part of the video, I'm just pulling the excess speaker cable down through the hole I just cut, and gonna stuff it down into the wall here, strip the ends of the wire a little bit, and get it ready to hook up to these new speakers. So let's check it out. When you're hooking up your speaker wire, the striped wire goes to the red, the non-striped wire goes to your black. Just keep it consistent all the way across. So black stripe to black. Black to black. Klipsch thing. Oh yeah, all the extra wire stuffed in the wall. Yay, it fits. Woo! I made it work and I didn't cut any power cords. And even like somewhat centered. So these speakers have fasteners built into them, so when you use your number 2 Phillips screwdriver, it's got 4 screws, you tighten those up, it pulls your speaker up flush against your wall, whether it's drywall or plywood, and as you see in the video, it just pulls that thing right up, looks really nice, and then you're ready to put your grill or cover on that thing. Let's check it out. Alright, so now that everything's all hooked up, we went ahead and did a little sound test. So this is the back office in the tire shop. So that's what you're seeing in this first little clip here. Alright, so what you didn't see in the rest of this video was in the lounge area of this tire shop, we actually installed these exact same speakers on each side of, they've got a big TV out there. So check out this next little clip. We did just a quick little sound check. Keep in mind, it's not all tidied up. This is just, hey, let's turn these on, let's check them out, and take a look. They look really nice, they sound great, so let's check it out. We have our 7-channel
stuff with no bi-amp. And then we end up with the extra SP1 being front.
Hey, hopefully this video is really helpful. Once you've got that hole cut, you just hook up the speaker, make sure you're hooked up to your amplifier, and you're good to go. You're ready to enjoy some awesome music. So please be sure and like and subscribe and check out these other awesome videos. Thank you again.